If you're looking for some great bark collars to help deter your dog from barking, this is something that you need to check out. This set comes as a set of 2 different bark collars, and they've got different colors and different kinds of, I got the 2 black ones here, but they have different straps on them, so they're easy to tell apart. They also come with a charging cord. These are rechargeable, and the batteries seem to last a fairly long time from what I've seen so far. But when you charge them, it's got like a magnetic contact there that hooks on the back of each one, and the cord has 2, so you can charge 2 at the same time. They have 2 different size prongs. I put one of each one on here so you can see how big they are. So if your dog has shorter hair, you'd probably want to use the shorter one, and if it's got longer hair, you'll want to use the longer one most likely. And they also have this tester for the shock part if you want to make sure the shock part is working. And you leave these silicone tips on there just to kind of protect them. But what I like about this is that you don't have to use the shock part at all. And right now I've been trying to keep my dogs from barking all the time, and so I started without them. I really didn't want to be shocking them if I had to. And so you just screw it off, and then you can either have it, let me show you, there we go. There you go. You can set different levels of sensitivity. It has a 1 to 5 level of sensitivity. And you see the 3 different colors here. So the purple, when that one's on, that's for the shock. The yellow one is for the sound, and the blue one, no, the yellow one is for vibration, and the blue one is for the sound, sorry. And so you can decide what kind of stimulus or deterrent that you want to use on your dogs. So I started with the vibration and the sound because I didn't want the shock. And if you don't put the terminals on there, I don't think they'll feel it anyway, but if you just don't set it in there at all anyway. And they say to start it at 3, so you can kind of see how it's going to work. And the first time we sent our dogs outside with these on 3, what happens is when they start barking, you're supposed to keep it right at their neck there so that it hears or feels the vibrations or the sound or whatever, however it's monitoring it. And it has 5 levels that it'll go through. So first it'll do just a little vibration and a sound, although the sounds I found are kind of loud, but it gets the dog's attention is what it's supposed to be doing. So it'll go through the first one, and then if they keep barking, it'll do it a second time, a little bit more vibration and sound. Each time the sound goes up and the vibration seems to get a little bit stronger for it, so it gets more their attention. If you have the shock part on, it will, and if you have all 3 parts, so it will go through and do the sound and the vibration, and then it'll do a little shock. And then if it keeps going, it'll do a little more vibration and sound, and then a little higher shock. And so it increases each part on whatever you're doing. If you do just 1 or 2 or 3 of them, that's the process. So it increases it as it goes on. If after a minute they're still barking, it will stop doing any correction because the dog is not paying attention to it properly, and it doesn't want to hurt the dog. It's just trying to get its attention to make it stop. So it does have a safety feature that way, which I really liked. I did try the shock. Like I said, you can put this over the terminals when you have them on there. I've taken them off now, but you put that over it and it'll light up so you can see when it's shocking it. And I thought, well, I want to feel this and see if I actually ended up using it, how it would be. So I tried it. When it did the first warning to the dog, it was just like a little tickle. It was like just a little something there. So it wasn't any big deal. The second one was like, yeah, I kind of felt that a little bit more. The third one made me jump off of the terminals. So I didn't want to try the 4th and the 5th. But if the dog is that much into a frenzy over barking. It's, maybe it's just has less noticing of things or whatever, because I think it would stop very soon after that. But anyway, this is, like I said, it's got the different levels. I've used it. I've got one dog on 2 and one on 4 because one is more, notices things a little bit more. I've got one that's got a little bit longer hair than the other. And this has already worked. We've already noticed the very first day putting it on, they barked once and then the sound went off and the vibration, and they stopped. And it was amazing. So I am really looking forward to having these on my dogs, not having to worry about having them being shocked. If they start to get too used to it and aren't paying attention to it, you can change the sensitivity on it also. So it does come with the 2 sets of sizes of the sensor or the prongs if you need those for each one. This is one set for one, and then they give you another set for the other. And so it has great use. It's rechargeable, so you can just charge them up. But ours, we've had them on for a little while now, and a couple days, and haven't noticed any decline in the battery yet. So I think they're going to last quite a while. Just depends on how much the dog is barking as to how long the battery lasts, I guess. So if you are looking for a great way to deter your dog from barking that is still humane, and you want to try this out, this is something you should really check out. I recommend it. Go get you some. If this has been helpful to you, please click on the like button, subscribe for more reviews, and click on the link in the main channel page to shop this item. Thanks for watching.